Welcome to October 2020, the year of crazy. I'm adding to the crazy by doing 2 prompt lists this year. One will be in a traveler's notebook of my own design using Mab's Drawloween Club prompts, and then I will be playing in an already started altered book using prompts from Inktober. In real life, I'm currently recovering from a broken ankle that required screws and plates inserted, so my Halloween challenges will also take on an abandoned, haunted hospital theme also. This is as much planning as I will do ahead of time as I like the paper to dictate any of my projects. So sit back, enjoy the goofiness that will most likely happen, and as always, thanks for watching. Quick, here is a page in my Mab's Draw Halloween Club that I'm going to do fur. I'm not sure if I like this, but in the scheme of things, I always say at the end, it all works together. There's purple paint, there's blush paint, there's turquoise paint. Fur. I don't know. In the end, I'm not sure I like it. I was trying to be spontaneous and just have like a abstract art page, and even using my left hand, um, just didn't I just say yesterday, you do you? I was trying to do something that somebody else had done, and it doesn't work for me. I gotta do me. I gotta be me. So I was like, now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, why did you do this? Why did you do this? But it's going to stay. It's going to be there. The theory, there's a story behind it. I didn't even put the story in it or any kind of information in it. I'm spelling fur with washi tape, just making abstract letters, kind of wild, kind of out there, making this abstract thing kind of work. It's Halloween washi tape. Can't tell because I tried to tear it into such tiny pieces, but it is what it is. And I keep forgetting to turn the overhead light on, so it's kind of shadowy and dark from me not turning the overhead light on. And it's almost 5 o'clock p.m. because this is the second video of the day because I'm trying to catch up. This will go on in the morning at my normal time that I do, which is 2:30 in the morning my time. I schedule it the day before, and it's always up, which is okay because there are some people out of the United States watching these in different time zones, so it's fine. And it just came up that way one day, and I'm like, oh, that's my scheduling time, I guess. I never set an exact time or anything, but anyhow, all that to say, there's fur. You can't even see it, so I'm outlining it in black. And like, okay, this is ugly. This is not working. This is ugly. I was trying to be abstract. It's not working. This is ugly. This is ugly. You got to work through the ugly. Maybe I didn't work long enough because it's still ugly. Do I have the right to go back and change it? There's a Pear T sticker cat. The premise of the thing is there's always fur on the nurse's station desks because there's a cat down there. That's the premise of it. I'm looking for more cat stuff, and I actually found a couple things that have more cat stuff on them. It's ugly. There's no two words about it. It's ugly. But I make it up with finally putting the Halloween pictures here at the end because I forgot to put them in yesterday's video. It's ugly. What does turquoise have to do with cat fur? Who knows? There's a little tiny ephemera piece that I got out of a magazine. Maybe off of somebody's printables. No, these came out of a Martha Stewart magazine. They were advertising something and I cut them out. There's a cat there. I used a little title that I had made a year ago or 2 years ago where I spelt out some Halloween words with magazine letters that I like and kept them. Or not kept them, but I didn't use them all. So this is the one for cats. This is ugly. The turquoise matches the turquoise now in cats, but it's still ugly. Let's just put this aside. It's not working. So this one is coral. And this one I kind of knew what I wanted to do because I had the Tim Holtz beach stamps that have coral in them. But I didn't know how I was going to relate it to my haunted abandoned hospital theme that I'm working on also, just because that's what's in my life right now. Not a haunted one or abandoned, but I've been in the hospital. Um, so I get out the coral stamp, and I actually have an acrylic block down here, and I'm going to make a border. I thought about like just making a border of black and orange coral. Oh boy, he's just shaking the camera. Sorry about that. But I don't have orange ink down here. I could have done something else, but again, to get up and go get other art supplies takes an act of Congress for me, because I got to get my leg out from underneath the table, get on the wheelie cart, squeak down the hall, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't feel like doing that, because everything is a yoga practice for me. And I've already had 18 yoga lessons today, just in getting lunch ready. And now I'm going to have dinner in a few minutes. So I have a coral border, but this is on just the plain old book text. And I was like, okay, I think it says Eastern Syria. This was some espionage book. And I was like, I don't want that in my Halloween journal. So I was like, okay, how can I make this Halloween? So I decided I was going to put in here paging Dr. Coral, stat, room 44, whatever that room is, from the lady with the fish on her head. And I realized I got to get, I don't have to have a story connected to this, and I might just show you the bullet points that I'm working on in another book, in a composition notebook. Yes, Kurti, you saw a composition notebook, 477. So I put that over the Eastern Syria, and I was like, okay, it's still kind of boring. Very boring. How can I decorate this just a tad more? So I'm using the marker, the orange marker, to outline the edges here. And I end up just putting another border on the coral border. And that is, it works in the theme of everything much better than the other one. And here's this wobbly border that I love, that I think I learned from Diane Reevely or somebody along that avenue. And I just add Halloween colors into it. I put yellow as well as the orange and a little bit of black. And just enough to give it a pop. So today was kind of like, ooh, not so good. The end of the day with my creativity level. I don't know if I'm just worn out. I don't think I'm worn out. Trying to catch up on the videos wore me out. Just because mentally, I know this should not be stressful. But I tried to come up with funny ideas, and I'm running out of ideas. We're getting towards the end here. Well, we have 2/3 done. And I'm like, ay, ay, ay. So, yeah. But this one is much more acceptable than the one in the Traveler's Notebook. And I found one of my Traveler's writing boards down here. I don't know where they are at home. I think they're still in the museum box that I started the museum journal, and I put everything together. But it's going to take me a while to find everything again. And then I decided the text from the book stands out too much. So I just put blush paint over it, kind of thick, and knocked the writing back. I may reserve the right to add things to these pages that I did very quickly. Tomorrow should be better, because I'll have the whole day. It doesn't take me the whole day. It does take many hours. It takes at least an hour to do the page and then 2 hours to edit. So here comes Halloween. It is crazy down here. These are the houses decorated and the campground area decorated. These are individual people's decorations. They had a contest. This was Saturday. And some of it's in shadows. Jack Skeleton, a graveyard. That was a cool one, really. Some of them are, most of them. These are my decorations. That's the front door, my Halloween box and seagrass, my throw, pillows, and it is what it is. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be better. Bye.